Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Exploit Security. As always, I'm your host, Scott, and today we are going to be picking it up where we left off last week, which is OverTheWire Leviathan, specifically Leviathan Level 4. So if you haven't seen the previous videos, I do have those shared on my page or channel as well, so make sure you check those out. I also have some other really good challenges that are hosted by OverTheWire, which is OverTheWire Bandit and OverTheWire Not Us. So those are really good videos. I would say OverTheWire Bandit is very similar to Leviathan. It is a little bit easier, and there are about 32, maybe 33 levels that you can work through. And then there's, of course, Not Us, which is going to be web application based. So if you are trying to learn the web app side, definitely check that out. Before we get into it, full disclosure, this is going to be a solution-based video, which means by the end of this video, you are going to see the solution or the password to make it to Leviathan 5. So if you haven't tried to solve this on your own, strongly encourage that you give it a shot, see what you can do in the time that you have. And then if you get stuck, come on back over and we can work through it together. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Of course, I just like to list out the current working directory. Like I said in my previous video, most of the challenges are going to be siloed. So everything you're going to need to solve the challenge for the current level is usually going to be within the home directory somewhere. In this case, we can see that there is a hidden directory, which is that .trash. So if I were to just run ls, it's not going to show any of those hidden files. It's really that tac-a that's going to display that or those hidden files or directories. I like to run L just so I can see the long format, which is the ownership or the permissions, and which kind of gives that different printout. So we're going to just go ahead and change directory into .trash. We'll do lsla again, and we can see that there is a bin binary. Of course, like in the previous videos, we can run strings on it to see what's hidden in there. You can do some keyword searching. This is more helpful if you're doing static malware analysis. In this case, we're not really going to delve too deep into that. So we can see that there is that bin. Let's just go ahead and run it. Right off the bat, we get a binary printout. So really what I'm thinking is it's about just converting this to ASCII or just human readable string. So one thing that I played around with that I personally had some trouble with, so if you know where I kind of went wrong running XXD, let me know. But I tried to play around with it just a little bit. And you can see here we get a character printout, human readable for the most part. It's not in anything that is an actual dictionary-based word, but when I tried to do this, I ran into some issues. It didn't look like it was the correct readout. So I jumped over to another tool, which I'm going to show you today. I have used it in some of the previous videos, which is CyberChef. So give me a second, I'll pull that up. I really like CyberChef. It's kind of improved my workflow across the board. It's just made a lot of things easier. There's definitely ways you can go about doing it without using CyberChef. But to be honest, after just kind of doing different challenges like these, it's nice to just be able to quickly jump over to something that does make it a little bit easier. So if you're having trouble with XXD, or maybe you had another solution in mind that doesn't seem to be working, CyberChef is the way to go. So I'm going to show you what that printout looks like. If you do have the solution as to why this isn't quite working for me, let me know in the comment section below. I'm always a student first, so I'm always trying to learn. There's still a lot I can learn, and I'm just trying to convey everything that I know for you, the viewer, so that you can kind of speed up your learning path as well. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this binary, and then I'll paste it right into CyberChef. You can see there that it's pasted in. From there, I'm just going to use that search field in the top left corner, and I'm going to search for binary, and then we want it to be from binary. And we can see right off the bat, we get a very, very different string, right? It's definitely a version of it. For example, you can see we have that ODYX. If I jump back over to the CLI, you can see that it's just missing that O. And then it's also missing the 4QD at the end. So let's just see if this works. I'm going to find out. I like to just exit, go all the way up. We are going to remove that 4 and replace it with 5. That is the user, but it also represents the level as well. And then we're going to paste in that entire value that we got from CyberChef, which is ODYX T7 F4 QD. So we're just going to drop that in. And there you have it. It looks like that was the correct password to make it from Leviathan 4 to 5. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video now. I hope you guys appreciated the content. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. If there are other CTF challenges you would like to see, I've been trying to do a little bit of hack this site again. If there's any others that you can think of, let me know in the comments section below. I'll start planning to put these videos together. Other than that, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Later, everyone.